Hello! In this video I'm going to just show you a bit of Typhon times 3 with the Templar on epic difficulty. Yeah, first of all, you need to check the resistances. You need fire against Typhon and also vitality, and also energy leech will be very useful because there's 3 of them. They will be really sucking your energy, but you see mine is quite low here, so you will see he's going to really take it away from me. So yeah, we'll head out. I'm not going to show much of the ascent itself because otherwise that'll be too big of a video. So we'll just skip to Typhon. I'll show you briefly about the Cyclops as well because they could be quite tricky, but you just gotta keep hitting them and then retreating and making sure that their attack doesn't hurt you like this. You see, this is actually level 60 Templar. So since this is epic, we're fighting 3 Typhon. That's actually just about right. You will be quite leveled up. If you're playing like X Max or any of the basic number monsters, you'll be more leveled up. Alright, here we're at the summit. You'll instantly notice that all 3 of them at the same time put spikes on. Yeah, this can be a bit of a problem when fighting. This is actually a tricky fight. You'll see I'll actually die right now, like really quickly in the beginning. Yeah, do make use of the shrines. They actually are helpful. But this fight is pretty insane. See, they gonna be dropping meteors and all sorts of spells right away. And there I go, death. However, we're not going to give up. Round 2. I know it looked really bad, we got humiliated, but we're going to stick it to them now. All 3 of them, that is. Right, so once again they put the spikes on, and this is why I asked you about fire resistance and vitality. With 1 Typhon it's quite important, with 3 it's even more because there's pretty much no way to dodge these attacks, you know? And meteors, they'll be falling, like there'll be 3 sets of meteors falling now every now and again, so you have to be constantly on the move. You see, you've got to always run, because meteors will be coming down like every few seconds. And yes, they see the spikes, they put spikes a lot, but I would highly advise you not to attack the one who's got spikes on, because it's got damage retaliation onto you. But because you got really high fire resistance, their fire breath hardly does anything to you, if you see. So it's good to sort of minimize it. It gives you a chance to attack them. Yeah, take your time, really. Don't try to, like, you know, attack as much as possible. Attack safely and then run. See, they cast these meteors every second. You've got to know, you can listen to the sound as well of the meteors. You can hear them when they get cast, and when you hear it, you have just move from your current position, because that's where they're going to be falling. They're going to be falling where you are. Here's spikes. Yeah, also try not to walk into the bouncing meteors, because they can still damage you, although not as much as if the whole thing falls on you, of course. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed by now, but whenever they cast their energy drain, it actually really takes away the whole thing. And you see, I stocked up on energy potions. I keep drinking them repeatedly, along with health potions. Always keep your eye out on both health and energy bars, because they're going to be depleting quite fast. Them. Actually, before this one, I actually had a test run just to see whether I could stand a chance at all, and I died a couple of times. Yeah, so it was a pretty tough fight, but you do get used to it, that's for sure. Yeah, that's another good technique. You can sort of separate one from the pack, sort of. But yeah, this is quite tough, because I mean, my Templar is got quite good equipment, and you know, he's still kind of struggling. So with a single Typhon, when you fight one Typhon, you end up sort of running about and dodging his attacks like 80 to 90% of the time, and only about 10 to 20% of the time you actually get the chance to hit him. Now, if you got 3 of them, it's gonna be a lot harder because there's less window when you actually are safe to attack them. And you don't even get a chance to choose who to attack. You sort of just run around the first one you see, kind of attacking. Look at that. Both health and energy drained away. Yeah, that's another thing. They wallop you as well, which hurts. Intense why I probably should speed it up a bit. Fast forward some bits. Big Mr. T is going to squash you. Oh yeah, I should also warn you about the Zeus speech. You know, when you kill the Typhon, Zeus starts talking. It's like it comes up on there. Well, if you can, if you have a mode to disable it, I would advise it, because as soon as you kill your first Typhon, that speech is gonna appear, despite you still fighting two others. And it's actually quite funny because it's kind of like, you'll see why it's so funny. This was a mad fight, really mad. I almost got one of them. Probably should speed it up again. Actually, on a previous time when I was sort of just test running it, it was quite interesting because I started fighting them during night time, and then the fight ended when it was already morning, so it's kind of like the fight was happening the entire night. This is madness. Who can have so much stamina to keep running about whilst three giants try to step on him and do all sorts of stuff, like urinate on him or something with various things and regurgitate their insides on him. We're almost there. Almost got them. Big Mr. T. The Mr. T triplets. And that's the first one down. And I really have no idea, but if the second one starts dying there as well, I really have no idea what killed him exactly. And now prepare for speech of Mr. Zeus. Yeah, Zeus, I'm not done fighting yet, mate. God. Yeah.
Thankful for your aid in stopping Typhon. Ever defeat a Titan. The epic.
And we're done. Kill them all. And watch this.
That men are ready to become the masters of their own fates. Hail, mighty!
Hail, mighty hero! It starts over again. Starts from the beginning. Yeah. So yeah, just loot. I got quite good items here actually. I think a couple of blues and some purples. But yeah, seriously, if you see the Zeus speech, it's really annoying. That speech is probably ingrained in your mind by now, especially if you've done loads of Typhon farming. But yeah, that's about it really. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye bye for now. You have proven that men are ready to become the masters of their fate.